stream. We are starting a new stream after our defeat in both of our last streams. The stream before last, we were playing this mod and we lost as the Ironborn. And the last one, in our Mountain Blade stream, we just lost as well. We lost our kingdom. So, to this stream, now we're going to look at a new game. Start early, like always. Now, who shall we be? We could be Night's Watch, which I don't really see any benefit to. Targaryens, obviously. So, who shall we be? The Tyrells defeated us in our last stream. Ties to the Lannisters, the Western lands, absolutely wrecked me. And wrecked the Starks, in fact. The Tully Alliance. We won't be the Tullys. Dawn, though. Let's not do that. We're gonna do it. We will attempt another, now that I have... Ooh, thank you. Now that I have attempted this game once, we'll attempt another Greyjoy campaign. What do you guys think? Awesome. So... let's have a look at the main map. Why not? Now, House Stark, we have Greyjoys. This is where I'm leaning to, as I do like the Ironborn. As we could tell, half my streams of me being Ironborn. Dragonstone looks interesting. They do look like they're going to get wrecked, though. United Islands. Where are the Targaryens here anyway? Dothraki, House Targaryen, there it is. Old Valerian. Alright, we will do Greyjoys, why not? Hey? Wow, that's an AI modifier. Go back to interesting countries. Send volunteers are the ideology. We have to get rid of this ideology this time. Alright, we have to get rid of the ideology. It's one of the first things we need to do. let us establish friendly relations with one of the big houses, and we'll make sure the North doesn't get absolutely wrecked by Lannisters this time. So if we have to support the North, we will. But I would prefer to let them all die, but it's not going to be an option. We don't have the strength to take on everyone at the moment, so we have to build ourselves up. We have 2 political power, so we won't be able to get anything along those lines. Let's go national focus first. What we need is political power at the beginning. Let's remove... Alright, we can't do this. Alright, we can in like 1 second. Military factory, political power 75. We can use all of these, so it doesn't affect us there. This is 2 civilian factories would actually be more helpful. I don't see anything else that it's going to give us. So we're going to do that. Our fleet. Due to our finances, we're going to get rid of our subs. We're going to put all of our money in establishing a merchant fleet and maybe maybe our cruisers. First off, now, infantry equipment, we need that max, we need that now. It's not too bad. Same as always, every single game we need 2 industry, 1 weaponry now. We're naval dominant. We want to rule the waves, so let us start that by making sure we can. Up to the next battleship straight away. Let's make ourselves have the strongest fleet. To declare war, it's going to take us a bit to do that, as we need world tension to go up unless we change our foreign policy. We need to get just build up this area. We can sort out other factories after we get civilian up and running. We need to be able to produce equipment. Well, we need to be able to produce factories and repair buildings. We also going to need to get a larger air force again. We've learned quite a few lessons from our last game. And yes, I am sipping on tea. Tea is amazing, and that's how I'm going to roll now. We have a deficit here, so let's actually bump up that, and that. We need manpower, that's what we need. Desperately. Alright. So we're going to have to power down to get better recruitable population, which is quite quick for us to do. And yes, we have to start turning fascist. That would at least get us some sort of agreements with... These guys get a random alliance, even though they're both, you know, not the same ideology. Stark. It'll be fun to go up against now. What do we got here? Our decisions, right, of course. We're going to do the same thing we did last time. We're going to hit Venezuela. We want the oil. Then we're going to hit the rest of these countries. That worked out really well for us. Hitting Peru is where it went south. Very south. So we will do that again. Why not? Hitting Mormont was amazing for us. See, that's really important for us as our recruit. We are always going to have problems with manpower. We want this as soon as we can get it. We're just powering through now the research now. Hopefully the North and the Lannisters and Starks won't go fully head-to-head right at the beginning, or at least they'll hold out for a bit longer. They got so wrecked before. Oh, it was just insane. The war was over so quickly. From the first tiny bit of my first stream on this game, the Northern Alliance of Tullys and Starks was absolutely wrecked by the Lannisters, and I had to fight a unified Westeros, which is why I decided to hit South America and Americans. We are going to go straight for there. Actually, no, we need... Oh no, this... Yeah, we want to get rid of the neutral foreign turret bonus, but that's not as important right now as being able to recruit people. It's going to be helpful. Out of the way, I need my fascist. Done. That's working well. I actually may need to adjust the volume for you guys. I think I don't know, I don't watch. I want you guys to still hear it. Let me know if this is better with the sound quality. Actually, I can probably turn it up a tiny bit. No, it's fine there. Alright, I'm not playing anymore. 42 days, 42 days. Max range. Light cruisers. Uh-huh. This is going to be better for us. So we hit these two areas, we should be able to destabilize these guys pretty quickly. Sorry, I'm just... Before we go Blitzkrieg, let's get some tanks. Might as well. Power through again. Alright. There we go. So looks like we're still in a mighty deficit for infantry equipment, which is not going to do. That will change, we'll get that before our war anyway. We'll do that, we'll get that equipment through the research, the military factories, that is. We'll move out to partial mobilization as soon as we can. We should be able to leave volunteer only for quite a while if we play our cards right. Yeah. It's good tea. Here we go. Mobilize population, then worship the drowned god. Awesome. Starting to move up now. Slowly. They are guaranteeing independence of House Tully, obviously. The removal of Robert Baratheon is about to happen. Hopefully this will lead to a bit more of an interesting game. Alright now. Alright, so we're getting there. Let's fix our economy now. Partial mobilization. Alright. So, we'll have to check what that is in a second. We're going to quickly move over to oh, we've already done that one, my bad. 3 military factories we need. We need a bit more political power. What just happened to raise the tension? Stannis Baratheon claims the throne. Interesting. Kind of. So we're going to go for we're going to try and become the Kingdom of Isles and Rivers. Bunch of tanks is going to change it. Make it so much easier for us to win these wars. Oh, now slow down. This is my economy one. There we go. Construction speed up. Now you can speed up. You are going fine as it is. Alright, sweet, we can actually recruit people again. It's a good feeling, being able to recruit. We're nearly up to no longer deficit in infantry equipment, which is awesome. There we go, this is going to help out. That was 3. Now we'll go for 3 of these. We don't need a tank right now, but we will. Our actual infantry design isn't too bad once you chuck some artillery pieces in there. 2 will do, although the more the merrier. Now let's actually change the design of these guys. Attack goes down, organization recovery rate goes down, but it's not too bad actually. There we go. And yep, thought we had enough. We have 6 civilian factories now, which is handy. Alright, let us just clean things up a bit now. Good old Yara. Yes, of course, I just poured tea all over myself accidentally. Now, I'm going to take this area. I need these. So I'm going to need search and destroy these 3 at least. Plus I should be able to produce 1 more ship before war breaks out to just patrol here. As I am still not fascist yet. Getting there, but just not there yet. But we're not going to risk our stability. Our stability is quite nice. It is only 1%. I have a gain of stability of... Okay. That could work. I might do that. Why not? Give it a shot. There we go. Awesome. We're starting to churn out the material now. Yes. Thank you, Dawn. Now, Dawn actually have quite a bit of strength. Our navy is weak. We are the Ironborn without a navy. One of our goals in this whole thing is to build up a navy. We have to. We are the Ironborn. Unfortunately, that decision will cost us. Now, we won't start getting docks until we get up to here. But it will be worth it when we do. That is the truth. We have to get rid of the neutral policy, actually. No, it is here. Done. Because even if we become fascist, that's going to affect us. There we go, look at that. We're starting to get there with our fascism. Our materials are fine at the moment. Research is 72 days. So everything's going fine. It's taking a while, but it is going fine. Unfortunately, I do not have the Waking Tiger campaign. There's a few things I would really love to do right now. So in war, I'd love to be able to send envoys, so you can see the front, etc. Hopefully, we'll get to check that out soon. There we go. Now. We're getting there with our equipment. "32 days. This will be our next decision. The fascism support would be great. We don't really want an alliance with the Lannisters. We'll go back to This was our tank, a very nice little tank. Now we're going to need some planes. I'm considering go on some carriers as well, as that did wreck our very prestigious fleet last game, not having any of those. Right. Production. Let's move some tanks up. There we go. We're going for civilian factories now that I'm trading it. We're still going strong. Theorist. So we will be able to start producing tanks soon. Actually, we won't. Forgot the one other thing we need. There we go. Once we get that, we will jump over to that. We will start our... as we need to get prepared for war. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We're slowing down for these. So the Crown Lands have joined the... yeah, the war started. It's a very big war. That's for sure. We are not a part of this at the moment. Hopefully they can hold out for a while. I don't know. You know, like like 10 years or something would be great if they can hold. That would really work to my advantage. See how they go. The war started. Unfortunately, I'm not in this war. I am sitting just hoping that I get an opportunity somewhere to do something. And yes, I'm starting to produce weaponry now. It's just not going to cut it in time, unfortunately. There we go. Oh, what do we got here? Stannis wants to trade. Fine. That's fine. Are the Tullys in this war? No, Tullys are not in this war. So the North on their own against quite a lot. They can hold if... I think they can hold their own ports. Faith in their abilities to do that. Hopefully they weaken everyone else's navy, in which case that'll give us an opportunity to sweep in and do something. Let's check how the war's going. Current war. Here we go. Now, so far, the Starks are holding quite well. The Reach just got wrecked. What was that? Alright, that's just this, so... That was very quick. Targaryens just jumped in there. Sorry. Decisions. We have popularity 43%. Now we're getting there. Any decision that's going to help it? Not really. Just can enact a civil war which will destroy us. Our navy will be cut in half. Alright now. How's the rest of this? Alright, 33 days and we're 28 and we'll have a plane worthy. Then we'll research carrier design and then get some fighters that can actually protect our fleets. Do need to research to get that fleet up. Need to start producing them again. $130, $230. Now, how much per is it? So nearly there to get one. It's not really going to be enough, but there we go. Now, that's fine. Now we are going to jump across and start carrier. We can get a carrier going in our fleet, one carrier and a bunch of little planes. That will really help us to be able to actually, that we can fight in this war. If we can strengthen our navy up to a decent standard, we can join in. Well, their navy's been destroyed, so they're at the risk of naval invasions at the moment. The Lannisters' navy is fine. Tyrell's navy is fine. Crown Land's navy is fine. Their navies are all good, not affected. Well, you know what that means. They just rolled down the stairs. Arya's off. To lose her name. Alright, we're gonna start to be able to produce ships faster. See, this is what might actually stuff the North up, is the Tully's actually joining them. Because see, before they had a clear... They couldn't get through to the North apart from that way. So this might... So they get some quick gains, but eventually this kind of ends up stuffing them, I think. See, they're supporting House Frey. They're about to have a civil war. A coup. Which is really going to stuff them. So, everyone be prepared. The Red Wedding is on its way. That's not what it means. I know what you're thinking. Alright, now. We really need... Now, if we can... Two tanks will probably make a big difference. You can get 2 tanks ready. For a war we haven't actually declared yet. As... These guys are probably the best to hit, Venezuela. Unless we join their fray, as in the war effort. We need world tension to be a bit higher. Unfortunately, as we are non-aligned still. So look at that, they're holding, they're pushing, it's just a matter of, this is going to really change it up once that research is done. Ooh. So this makes them cheaper to produce. Faster. This would be better. Now. Alright, give me a sec. There we go. Now. What? -5? Oh, that's fine. Get more recruitable population and more fascist support. That's all good. We'll lose that at some point. Now, you're a field marshal. You're not going to help me. You might. I need a field marshal now, so supply consumption it is. Yes, we'll get a new one. Let us give me 1 second, you annoying people. Naval speed we want. Infantry. Commando. Offense. Sweet. We will need to start Blitzkrieg. Alright, sweet now. Oh no, here it is. As soon as that happens, this happens. The Lannisters are in full swing. The war is ending. Tyrells have invaded as well. Look at that. Oh, nuts? Really? Oh no. House Stark's over with. The war goes Lannister's way again. Alright, so we weren't able to get our navy up in time. I guess that's fine. Bit disappointing, but it means our plan B, we've tested our plan B before. It works, it's just a bit frustrating. Alright, so there we go. Get this wall done, quick, smart. River Run has fallen. Tully's capitulated. House Stark will follow. The Boltons didn't join the war, so they're on their own. They're in the war there. House Mormont is still House Mormont. They're holding. Can we start declaring on them? No, we cannot. Can soon, but not right now. Sweet. 4 tanks would really win us the next few countries. We can try and take out pretty much all this area at once if we want to risk it. Yeah, we do want to see if these guys are... Mexico's strong. If we hit Mexico up and win, it will definitely give us the biggest benefits. Once we take these guys out, Honduras, we could take these 3 at the same time, probably. 3, 3, and 3. Well, we probably wouldn't want to, but we could. Maybe 2 at a time. I don't want to get greedy. That would be very silly. Not time yet. Sorry, I'm just trying to think. Best bet is to upgrade infantry weapons. We want our troops to have the best start possible. Sweet, now let us hold national referendums. Sweet, done. We are now fascist. We can send volunteer forces. Unfortunately, the war's over. No point sending volunteer forces anymore. But we can. What we can do is justify war goal on these guys for no apparent reason. Alright, we need political power we just spent. Fair call. So we won't be able to do that right now. Soon. Let us get our factories up while we wait. Sweet, there we go. The war's over. What's the Vale looking at? Nothing interesting. Fleet invasion. Need 25 more, so there we go. Let's have a look at how this peace conference goes. Oh no, House Mormont now. It's all Tyrell. House Stark is a tiny shadow of its former glory. Tyrell got actually probably the most out of that. Tully's and the Freys can still sit there hating each other. Fighting a unified threat though is really, really scary. As they are unified now. Jamaica. One more political power and we attack it. There we go, done. Started justifying our war begins like it did last game, Venezuela. We'll start to churn out these light cruisers, I know, tomorrow. Should probably look at destroyers. Destroyer 2s, that is. So what's going to happen is these 6, so these 2 here, Theon will be attacking the capital with the best Marines we got. Now, the rest are going to open up a front for us to bring the tanks in. Sweet. Then we're going to have our 4 tank battalions. It's not many, but it's more than they most likely have, as they have about 3 troops. Let's check out their focuses now. Can't, just because my decryption's too low. Forgot to research that. Hopefully they've done the right focuses. As I'd hate, gotta check diplomacy, as I'm not gonna have these guys. What is study the Greyjoy Rebellion? That's not in the political arm, so I guess we can deal with that. Or is it? No, it is not. Construction now. There we go. What? Done. What I need to do is actually fortify all my docks, actually. I will do that once I upgrade all my factories. 1 year, we're going to have our first carrier. We have our first conquered land sooner. Oh wow, actually it's coming up in a few days. There we go. We move the Marines just after the other group move in. You want recon company, as we need to fight better than our enemies at all times. There we go. Go. We are winning. Less than a day, we should be able to push them off their little perch. Or not. It would suck if we failed at this. Might not do too well here, actually. Okay, cool. Let's think of a... That's good, they're keeping up. They're still winning. Still winning. We have a lot of artillery. Once we get our artillery pumping, we're going to back up our troops. If we take their capital, we just win. So if we win here, it's a victory for us anyway. There we go, victory for us. Just conquer. Take everything. Alright, now. Taking Mexico isn't as easy, so what we'll do is we'll take Guatemala and Honduras with the amazing Greyjoys. Guatemala. Okay, we're going for factories. Quite a bit better. What I'm gonna do, I've just kind of lost myself, give me a sec. Is build up all my docks on my main island. It really hit me hard, and I learned last time that they can, if we lose a dock, which I know before, I've played Hearts of Iron before, our main territory, we build these up, we'll be able to hold it with a lot less men. Now that's important for us as our recruitment is a lot less. We need to be able to hold pike no matter what. If we lose the navy near pike, we still need a hold. It's just that simple. Now, we have carrier fighters. We want to be able to produce carrier close air support, carrier naval bombers. We want to be able to own the sea. We have a lot of catching up to do. All the other houses have larger navies than us. So we have to play smart for us to catch up. That's why we're hitting these little random factions that are left in the game. I'm not sure why they're left in the game, but we're hitting them simply because we can take their land, their resources, and more importantly, their factories. So we can catch up. these guys will be able to do what they need to do. And again, these guys are brought in when things go a bit pear-shaped. I'm going to get this army to start training up. We have the equipment. Let's get the XP. Huh. There, train. Now, what we do need to do is... nuts. So add hospitals or support. I have to add some artillery. We have the artillery. Hospitals we do have to add, but I guess we can wait a tiny bit for that. Alright. 16 more needed. So we take this, then we jump across to Honduras, take that. Should be pretty easy and quick once we actually have the land here. Now, see which one is going to be done first. 300 days. That's going to hurt. Oh, that's easy. That one's done first. By quite a bit. How are we going for... It's going well. That recon company is nearly done. Alright, and we're nearly in 1940. So there are more ships are going to be unlocked for us. But more importantly, the landing. So we can attack with more troops. We up the landing, we can actually move this second army as well. So again, with this one, we are actually going to launch them both at the same time. Probably the Marines first, as we would love them to be focused up there. Instead of down there. We'll see. There we go, recon company is done. Now, oh nope. Actually do the next. See, they're fascists, so they could actually so I'm always hoping that they don't join an alliance. Taking on the fascists is a bit of a risk, though, for that. So, that's exactly what Peru did. Peru dragged me into this alliance, and it nearly destroyed me. Could always join their alliance, at least for now. That's what I'm going. That's my next thing I'll do. I'll join that alliance. Why not? Mod. This is pretty much Game of Thrones for Hearts of Iron. Now, it's easy enough, easier said than done, I'm aware. It's on the Steam Workshop, this mod. Sorry, I'm just typing mod DB. DB page. I'll give you a link soon. The reason I'm doing it against so many at once is simply because I want them to ally against me without joining one of the major factions. Peru actually has a bit of strength, so this will be interesting. I'm declaring the war now, same reason. I don't want them to join a faction with the Tyrells, which is what stuffed me in our last game. Now, as we're waiting for this next war to be declared, which should be declared in a while still. See, Peru has a bit of resources. Chile has quite a lot. Give me a sec. We're going to create Western ties. We are going to try and enter in the Tyrell Alliance. That will protect us for now. more like cruisers. We really need to start. How are we going for construction? Doing okay. Alright, let's get those naval factories built. Select this fleet. This fleet should be able to take out theirs. We have... Alright, so this wall is justified in... Awesome, that's the longest one, so that I like. So largest world tension still generated by Tyrells, which is awesome. What are they doing, these Tyrells? Always got to watch them. Let's get a non-aggression with them. I really wanted to do this one. I regret doing this now that I was able to... Forgot that I'm fascist and was able to just get an aggression with them. So that sucks. We have a lot of tanks. We have a really big chunk of moderate tanks in our force. So all we have to do is get a foothold and we should be able to overcome the enemy. 7 units, awesome. Tanks aren't the be all and end all, but they help, definitely. Boy, do they help. Because they're inviting us to faction. We don't actually want to be a part of their faction. We just want them not to be hostile to us, to be honest. Alright. Oh, what did I do? Alright. Sweet, let's actually get our naval up. many factories do these guys have? They have quite a lot. That's going to help us. 10 to 12. Awesome. Hopefully we're getting close to this war. These guys might kick off around the same time, which would be interesting. There we go. Carrier fighter, we need to be producing carrier close air support as well. Alright, let's give our infantry field hospital. What do we got here? Just some more light cruisers. Still going to take a while to get these carriers, this carrier out, and the battleships, which is fine. Alright, so alright, now after this we will calm down a bit, as this will be a large war, large amount of territory grab. A massive risk for us doing this. We're going to really topple the world tension. Sweet, they are not at war with anyone. Awesome. We'll go through and through. Here we go. How long is it before these guys? Oh, a bit too long if you ask me. We should try and keep them in the war a bit. For a bit. Alright, sweet, we're just gonna farm the... What do you call it? Just farm the XP for a bit. Because we want them to... We want these guys to perform a bit better than Marines, that is. So I'm going to get the mod DB link up as I was asked for it. So give me 1 second in the chat. If I don't respond, that is why. So yes, I'm not advancing simply because I want these two wars to be merged. I'm going to keep. I still have plenty of war support. My stability is pretty bad. See if we can get our war stability up. I mean, just stability up. Alright. So they're not going to push us. We're not pushing them. We'll fast forward it a tiny bit. I don't know where it's saying we have 0 divisions. We have 4 divisions on that. Alright, cool. Alright. Invite a faction. Always tempted, but I'll accept, actually. I just don't want them to join in my wars. And I'm not going to join in their wars either. But it will protect me against what happened in our last game. Honduras. I'll let Honduras actually finish off those factories he's making. Why not? Alright, fast forward, obviously. So I haven't got the link up to this mod. I'm getting it now. There it is. Alright, cool. Done. Now let them ally up. We march. What? The Lannisters aren't actually at war, are they? No, they're not. They've just sent troops to help, I guess. Thanks, Lannisters. Always trust a Lannister. They still not invite each other to faction, that's funny. Pretty much said this is your only chance, and they're like, nope, don't trust him enough. There we go, we have heavy cruisers up. Alright, so sorry for the delay, but I've just put the link in the Done. Take all states. Done and done. Look how easy is that? Hopefully I can push through this defense. I'm nervous about the next few conquests. Oh wow, we have a lot of infantry equipment. Let's pump out planes for a while. There we go. So, if anyone joins in a war against me, I have a lot of backing now. I can use it, or I can't. I don't have to back them up. I'm an independent monarch. And let's face it, I won't back them up. I want to destroy them. It's just, I know the size of their navy. Let's check it out for giggles. Where is their navy? Infantry. Yeah, they're just probably patrolling the coast, of course. Alright, I need these ships built now. Alright, now I'm not importing any, so that's sweet. I'm fine with that. Fine with that now. Good, good. We are ready to go. Now, this is actually going to be extraordinarily hard, as I need to make sure Peru has to fall. Let's level up these guys as much as we can. Alright, now these guys are already experienced. These guys can do some training. These guys can do some training. Alright, that's what we wanted to do. We wanted to actually get this guy. I don't think our ships are going to be ready for this war, which is going to be really disappointing for us. What? Can. What? Okay. So we're going to finish up this stream. We're about to invade Peru. The reason we lost the last game, pretty much. How long until that invasion? Let's see if we can stretch this game out a tiny bit. And yep, that's not going to be done anytime soon. Oh, we actually got our carrier. Check that out. How awesome is that? We've got our carrier. Our navy is a tiny bit stronger now with that carrier. I'm trying to pump out some battleships now. Hey. Unite the Baratheons would be interesting. It's probably their only shot, really. It's a shot that will fail, though, dramatically. I will be out. How quickly can I leave this? Faction I'm in. Whenever I want, really. Until I secure the lands I want to. Oh, hey, how you doing? How you doing, Destroy? So, what we're looking at here is we need to invest in these harbours. We have to get our naval dockyards up quick, smart. Sweet, so we're still expanding. We've joined this Sorry, Here we go. Peru, yes, of course I want to invade Peru. Now, unfortunately, I actually am about to jump off as I have to do something with the wife. But it's great to meet you, Destroy. Hopefully we can sort something out. I'll be on... We can sort out some times and ideas on the Discord. That should be really interesting. I'm keen. But yeah, so I will probably stream this again tomorrow. Let me know if everyone's interested. And yeah, I'm actually going to head off before I get destroyed. But yeah, I have our little fleet going. We should be able to easily destroy these our enemies, the Peru and Chile. The war's coming out with Peru soon. Chile a bit after that. Argentina, apparently, after that. I'll just wait to get this conflict off. So, hopefully we can justify the war now. Yeah, let's go, sand. Oh yes, carrier, that's what we're waiting for. Alright, our navy is ready to strike. A blow against Peru's navy. Peru's navy is small, but the air force is going to... So yeah, their air force is going to make up for their lack of numbers, which is going to suck. Oh, we've got another actual battleship to throw towards this fight. Send that in. We're going to have you guys. Set to just wreck. Oh, I'm just waiting for this other fleet to merge up. There we go. These two fleets will merge. They will become one. I'll get better infantry equipment. Oops. Oh, stuff that. Alright, so I'm going to log off now. Poland in Hearts of Iron. Not the biggest fan of Poland. Love Japan. And I actually don't mind Italy, to be honest. Alright, so I'm going to save game here. Thank you for tuning in. I'm going to just jump on Discord. And then I got to head off. So, catch us all later. If you want me to keep... So, let me know what you think about this series. This is the not Hearts of Iron mod. This is the Game of Thrones mod for Hearts of Iron. This is Elf King out. Catch us.